Hello and welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being awesome. Today I'm going to share with you a couple pieces on mindset that I've been thinking about and studying. So I want to thank you so much for being here and thanks for following. Thanks for if you're watching this live or if you're watching the restream. I'm just so excited to share this with you for CEOs, entrepreneurs, a lot of those real estate agents that come and work with me on their goals and mindset. So I want to welcome you because it's all about mindset. It's really the whole world now is talking mindset, but very few people understand it. And I'm going to share with you what my thoughts are on it and how I see it as mindset. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. This conversation is about your goals and dreams. This conversation is about your mindset and how do you do that? How do you set your mind to get what you want? How do you really set that perspective on the world? So bear with me, get a piece of paper and a pen because what I'm about to share with you can change the course for you. Because for your mindset to happen, for your goals and dreams to be achieved with ease, and if you're looking for time and money, just like a lot of other people are, you might want to listen. I'm going to share with you a few concepts that will affect the course and how you see time and money and how you see what's possible and what's not for you. So thanks again for being here. I'm just very excited to be with you. I want to thank you for this opportunity for those who were able to put us together like this and allow us to meet in person or virtual. All right. So time and money freedom, that's what everybody's looking for. Time and money freedom, because we want this time, we want this money, we have to spend money on things, and it costs to do stuff. So here it is. But for that to happen, for the mindset to switch, there are so many ghosts of fear that come in many of us, and that's the mindset that we need to be switched. I call them the six ghosts of fear, and they are poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and fear of death. So these ghosts of fear that keep coming into your mindset, and if you don't get a hang of it, it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you in that depression stage. It's gonna get you in the upset stage. It's gonna get you in the sadness stage, and your whole business is not going to function properly. So this is where mindset comes into play. So if you want to get control of this ghost of fear, if you want to get in charge and get ahead of the poverty, ahead of criticism, and not worry about ill health, loss of love, and fear of death, you're in for a nice conversation. And just listen up to what I have to share with you here today. See, it wasn't always like that for me. I had all those symptoms, I had all those problems, but in the short amount of time I've been studying this material, we've overcome many of them, and we've been on stages many times, and we've been on vacations many times. We've been in Canada many times, Florida, Tennessee, all over the world, riding motorcycles, really being on the beach. But it wasn't always like that because that mindset wasn't really there. That being scarcity mindset was set in. The fear of poverty was set in. The fear of loss of love or health was set in. But once I started to learn this mindset business, once I started setting goals and achieving them, that helps me towards my time and money freedom. I've been able to do these kind of trips to Paris, Florida, New Mexico, San Diego, Canada, Florida, all over the place, and you can see all these pictures. I've been able to get on these different stages from Reno to Fort Lauderdale to being here in Miami, Dallas, and these are just some of the accomplishments that we've done, and with the help of the team, and that I'm forever grateful. But it wasn't always like that. See, it wasn't always like that where I could see that with a change of mindset, you can multiply your income 3 times. It wasn't always like that where I could see that you can do it and I can do it. You can multiply your investments like this. It wasn't always like that where I could see that a company can really double its sales, right? In the previous one that we just left with the public steel, with 3 times the production in a very short amount of time, right? And it just keeps getting better. But it's only getting better because of this mindset that I'm going to talk to you about, this mindset business. There's 95% mindset, 5% strategy. It was a German philosopher who shared this once with Bob Proctor. And Bob was kind to share it with me. And it is basically 95% mindset, 5% strategy. But how do you do it? And that is the question. Like how do you do this 95% mindset, 5% strategy? So, ladies and gentlemen, if we've never met, my name is Kamal. I'm a business and mindset coach, I'm a published author, and I share and coach on this material that I call Thinking into Results. The book is now published. These are my notes, and Laurel Langmeyer is wrote the forward on it. She's a number one New York bestseller 5 times. And Raymond Aaron is the publisher. And with just studying this material, I've been able to do a lot very, very, very fast. And now I help business entrepreneurs, founders, and CEOs in their mindset, in their business, in their sales challenge. So I'm just grateful, right? I got my mindset right. I get this 95% mindset right, and that's what things have been getting better for me. I'm forever grateful that my current mentor, Laura Langmeyer, and the one before, Bob Proctor, they were both in the movie The Secret. Can you imagine that? So it's not a coincidence that you are here today. You're meant to be here because you're vibrating at this frequency and vibration. Now, my current mentor, Laura, she helps me with my business systems and processes. And Bob Proctor helped me with my mindset when I needed it most, when I started to want to give. And that's how things work. That's how the law of attraction works. That's how the law of vibration works. So I want to get you in a bigger mindset so you can start having a winning week, winning days, winning hours, right? See, I did that. And if I could do that, you could do that. And I want to help you. See, if I can do it, you can do it. And I want to help you, right? In the short amount of time that I've been in this mindset space and coaching and helping businesses, I've been on stages. I've been on Millionaire Matrix mindset meetings. I'm coaching now with Laurel. I have my own coaching business. I'm multiplying businesses, money and strategies, and I want to help you. I want to help you grow, right? Now, why do I want to do that? Because the more I give, the more I get. See, it's a mindset switch change. I remember that conversation with Bob where he said, willingly give and graciously receive. See, the more people I help, the better it gets. And I want to help you, right? So on this slide here, for those of you who are seeing the slides in my reviews, basically I was on stage, and this is where Laura mentions how I help other people with goal setting and achieving, with masterminding. And I want to share this with you.
Making it, investing it, like working through it. You can't just be sitting there reading a book. So very similar, Bob Proctor is very active about mindset, and that's what he studies. So we're going to do some goal setting and get you set to have an amazing couple days. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
So you say, how do things get better? Well, they get better by you changing your mindset. 95% mindset, 5% strategy. And if you've been working hard, and if you've been pushing and it's not working, it's because the mindset's not right. Your paradigm is not changing. This is another slide here where it shows me and Tom Ziegler and Glenn Morshower on stage. I'm just so forever pleased. And I just want to thank, and I'm so grateful for my mastermind partners who are really helping me grow. And we're masterminding that next level where we can help many businesses and coaches to really get to that next level, to get that $1 million mindset, to start really understanding the sales concept and get that spiritual alignment and marketing and leads. So really, really excited for you to be here. So what do you really want, right? How do we get this mindset right? And what can you take from this today? We're only going to speak for, another 15, 20 minutes, but what can you take from this today? The fundamental question comes down to mindset, but it's about what do you really want? And I recall when I had that conversation with Bob, what do I really want? You have to let yourself in on an idea. You have to drop that ego. You have to kind of allow the how to not be here right now and really step into your great. What do you really want? Because if we don't figure out what you want, we're not going to get to it, right? You got to get to figure out what you want. Now, we use a system called Thinking into Results to help you really achieve what you want, where we get you to set a goal and really move into action. It's 150 years of science and psychology. We've got the system. Success is a system. Doubling your business is a system. It's not a matter of luck. It's a matter of, do you want it or not? How serious are you about it? Are you able or not? You are able, because if I can do it, you can do it. You are able. The key comes down to mindset, and are you willing to go along? All right. So I'm going to share with you 6 concepts that are the fundamentals of thinking into results. This is the mental toolbox that we use, and it's created by the world's most successful people. And I'm forever grateful that I studied with Bob for 2.5 years. that I was able to be exposed to this material. This is century in the making, and we have it. We have it. It's readily available, and it's at your fingertips. Text me at that number. Go to that website, askelrassi.com, and you would right away get a link, get a download, and you can book an appointment and have a conversation to see how we can really help you. But step one in getting what you want is finding out what you want. Is the finding out what you want. That question of what do you really want? But do you believe, right? Do you believe that you have that power to put yourself on this positive vibration? Because if you don't believe, nothing's going to happen. I want you to start believing a whole lot more. I want to shift your mindset to that vibration that is needed to decide to put yourself first. I want you to be a bit selfish today. Decide to put yourself first. And I want you to think. I really want you to think about your goals, about your dreams. I want you to think about having more, earning more, and being more. Because if you don't think, most people think they think. I want you to take time to think. I want to help you to believe. How do you believe? Well, you put yourself on that vibration. You decide on what is that goal. See, your mind and thoughts are down at a certain frequency and vibration. But your goal, that thing that you want, is at a different vibration. See, your mind and thoughts operate at a different frequency. Then we just have to shift you there. See, this phone operates on frequencies, right? So what frequency are you on, right? So your mind is at a certain frequency, and we need to shift that visual. We need to shift that vibration that you're in. This is how we set the mindset. This is how you wake up in the morning and you set your mind. It's called mindset. There's a routine. There's a special way of doing it. Now, there's different ways of doing it, but there's a special way of doing it. Second point, attitude. I want you to have an attitude of gratitude. See, I'm forever grateful for what I have, right? I'm grateful for the time that you're here today. I'm grateful for my family, for my home, for my clients, for my customers, for my achievements. I'm grateful for what God has given me, but I'm grateful for what's coming to me as well. How about that? Have you ever thought of that you can be grateful for what you're wishing for so that you can start being it right now and see it happen? What if you can switch? See, science and religion both agree that everything's here already. So if you can be living from the end, if you can get this law working for you, why not be grateful for what's coming to you? Why not start being it right now, right? We're going to talk about we become what we think about in a second. Step number 3. I want you to be a good leader. But to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. So you have to see somebody that's doing something that you want, something that you want to become, and go and get some help and start becoming it. But you want to do it, but you don't do it. See, when I was studying with Bob, and he said, "Kamal, you got to be a good follower." I'm like, "What do you mean? I want to be a leader." He said, "Yeah, I know you want to be a leader, but you have to be a good follower first. And a good follower becomes a good leader. So choose excellent leaders to follow. Choose people that you connect with and say, help me. Find a sales guy or gal that's doing really well and go spend some time with them. Ask them to help you. And yeah, you might have to pay a penny or two, $1 or $2, and $30 a day or something to help you. But you know what? Your benefit is going to be huge. And that's the difference. People don't do that. And we call that the knowing doing gap. That's step 2. And after, we set you what you want. So we got you to believe, we got you to have an attitude of gratitude, and we got you to become a leader by being a follower first. Become a good follower, so you become a good leader. But now, proximity is power. Who do you surround yourself with? See, you're the average of the 4 or 5 people you hang around. Don't ask me for that. Just look around you. Look around who's around you, right? Who are you hanging around with? It's very obvious, but we're not willing to admit it. Surround yourself with positive, successful people. Say no to everything else. If you want to hang around at the bar and the casino, well, guess what? That's the kind of people you're going to be like. That's the kind of hang. If you want to be in a business in real estate, you got to be around business, real estate people. So start paying attention to where you're spending your time, paying attention to who you're hanging around with. Proximity is power. Choose these people wisely. And unfortunately, sometimes they're family and friends that you have to let go of these friends. And some of these family members, you're going to have to spend a lot less time with them. They are not at the frequency that you want. They're at a different frequency. You send them love. I'm not telling you to leave everybody, live alone. But I'm telling you that you have to separate yourself from those that are not serving you. And it's a difficult thing to do, but we are here for you. We're here to help you. That's why we have a community to help you exactly do this, right? So number 5, I want you to affirm your goals daily. Now, what does that mean? Affirm your goal daily. Well, what is it that you want? For that to happen, it has to move into the direction. But it's not just a one-time thing. It's not just once a month thing. It's not just a think about it and move on. It's not just a KPI once every 6 months. No, it's every day. See, I look at my goal in the morning and at night. I write it in the morning and I write it at night. This is the first thing I see in the morning and the last thing I see at night. I want to affirm it. I want to see it happening. I'm grateful for it. After, it's a process, it's a routine that we take you through. Now, this is going to help you focus on the big picture because it's going to get tough. You're going to lose deals. You're going to have bad days. We all have bad days. But the only way you're going to stay the course and have the energy that you want is by affirming your goal daily. Now, if you do this for 30 days, if you follow these 5 steps that I've given you for 30 days, I bet you 30 days from now you'll be a different person. But most of you will not do it because you don't have the belief, you don't have the attitude, you're not a good follower, you're not surrounding yourself with the right people, and you're not going to affirm your goal because you don't have that belief. So it's a very vicious cycle, and that's why people are stuck. You see, the system is not broken. It was built this way. We were told, go to school, get good grades, get a job, get stuck, pay some taxes. Genetically, we're programmed to do this. What I'm teaching with you is 150 years of science and psychology that can switch the flip for you. And you can be on a whole different frequency. You can attract the people that you want in your life to help you do what you need. I didn't know how to coach before. I didn't know how to have database. I didn't know how to do this and that, but I don't need to know how. I just have to attract the people into my life that are going to help me to achieve my goals. And you can do the same, and we can help you do that. See, Earl Nightingale, back in his writing, when he was teaching Bob, and he wrote that back in the 50s and 60s, we become what we think about. So when you affirm your goal every day, what are you thinking about? We become what we think about. Even science and religion both agree. It doesn't matter what you believe in, if you're Christian, Muslim, Buddha, or from India and you worship whatever. They all agree that we become what we think about. Think about all the time. Thoughts, feelings, and action. And we're going to teach you how that higher side of you works. I love the works of Earl Nightingale. We actually mastermind with it on the business level for those who are 100,000 and above, and we meet once a week. And we study the works of Earl Nightingale. It is phenomenal material. It's the best. That's what everything is based on. And he talked about it in terms of the laws of success. And I want to teach you that. I want to teach you, right? And I want to teach you how to start. Step number 6 here, like take action daily. See, some people want to take action once a month or once a year or New Year resolution we set up. No. For you to move forward and develop that persistence that's going to take, you're going to have to take action daily. Every day. Even if it's one action. See, every day I write a few things that I want to do in order that I want to do them, and I go ahead doing them. Now, I might never finish them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. But that's okay. Some things are never meant to be done. But I take actions daily towards my goal because that's what I really want. I figured out what I really want. I started believing in it. I started having an attitude of gratitude. I started to become a good follower. I surrounded myself with the right people. I'm affirming my goal and I'm taking action and I'm moving in the right direction. And I want you to have the same. See, I want you to imagine more. I want you to imagine this new life that you can have more fun, more romance, more money, more business, more spirituality, more freedom. Imagine what life would be like. This is what you can have, but you're denying yourself from what's available to you. We do that to ourselves. And I want you to stop denying what's available to you because of all the limitations and the misbeliefs that you have. See, we have to drop some beliefs and start new beliefs. That's what we got to do. See, thoughts become things. And if you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. With Bob Proctor, this was on his website, probably still is. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Our minds think by images. And I'm not going to get too much into the subconscious mind today, but this image that you're impressing in your mind, this goal that you're affirming every day, this goal is going to become reality. See, our body is just a manifestation of our desires, and it's just moving into action. So if you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. But do you believe? Do you have an attitude of gratitude? Right? Are you a good follower? Are you surrounding yourself with other people? Are you affirming your goal? Do you feel worthy? So it's a foundation. There's a fundamental things that we have to do. Some people do this for a day or two and they say, well, it's not happening. Well, the gestation period is different for everybody. It's not all the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been listening and if you're here, I'm so grateful that you're here. And I want you to bet on you. You see, when I started to bet on me, when I put my backpack on, I got on the board and left Lebanon and got towards the board. I started taking action towards my goal. When I bet on me and I persisted until it happened, that's how things got better. When the mentorship guidance began serious guidance, that's when results start to double and triple and 3 times. It's not by working hard. I want you to bet on you, ladies and gentlemen. Bet on you. I will persist until. And I want you to have that feeling, right? I want you to do things in a certain way. So for you to get to that next level, if you've been working hard and trying and spending 7 days a week and things are not working, it's because you're not doing things in a certain way. See, the rich people, this is by Wallace Wall from The Science of Getting Rich. You do not get rich by doing things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. It's an order. And it's not just like a checklist. It's in the mind. It is not about just, I do this and this and this and this and that. No, it's different. A different way of thinking. You got to think bigger, much different. So I hope I got your attention. And that's what thinking into results in a nutshell is about. I don't have all the time to share with you on the nuts and bolts of it, but if this excites you, if this is interesting to you, reach out and let me know how I can help you and your team, because I want you to get a whole way better. I want you to not to be stuck in this rut up and down in the next 6 to 12 months. Or worse, you're going to be a whole lot worse if you do nothing, because everybody else is getting better. Everybody who's onto something is getting better. And I want you to get better. Now, thinking into results is the key. That's the program. That's the system. That's the model that we can use to help you implement in your life and in your business to get you to that next level of achievement. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I want to help you. I really don't help you. Like, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. You cannot go wrong with this, because it's not just you. It's you, your life, your family, your business, kids. I'm forever grateful that this material now is available to my family and my kids and my relatives and my cousins and my nephews and another part of the world, right? Because this is going to change the map. This is not just a legacy of leaving them some money and billion. No, this is leaving them a mindset. A mindset. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I want to help you. Now, action takers make decisions quick. And I want to leave you with that, because if you don't make decisions quick, you are leaving that to the paradigm, and that's the old you. And for you to start moving in the direction of your dreams and making these goals happen, it's also a mindset. See, your intuition tells you what's right. Intuition never lies. Intuition is infinite. It's spirit talking to you, guidance. It never lies. The paradigm is the one that lies. The paradigm is the one that gets you stuck. Now, the 1% of the population that make the money are the ones that have this habit, right? So I want you to stop procrastinating. I want you to make a decision to really change this life, right? Procrastination is the opposite of decision, and it's the common enemy that most of us are. Oh, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it next week. We'll do it next month. Well, there's no tomorrow. We only have now. We only have now. If you don't make a decision in the now, you're telling the universe you want to go in reverse. So you're really up to you. How fast do you want to move? These are typically some of my clients, CEOs, entrepreneurs, a lot of private clients, and I'm dealing more and more with private clients because it seems to be more exciting, more juicy, and more intimate than a group setting. And there are CEOs, real estate agents, entrepreneurs that really want to get that juice of life happening. They like their business, but somehow they fell off track. So I want you to really get juiced up. I want you to really make up your mind fast. And if I can help you, here's my calendar, book an appointment. And if you'd like a copy of my book, let me know. We'll get you a copy. When you come into ask-El-Rassi.com, you'll get the first chapter and over 100 days of mindset material that I've studied, paid thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. And you get the first chapter as well. But really start investing in yourself. Start thinking of that desire, right? I want to leave you with these 2 points. All desires must come to form. So this thing that you want, this question that we started at the beginning with, that what you want must come to form. So the fact that you want it. So if you haven't been paying attention, this would be the time right now. Pay attention. 2 points. The desire that you want, must come to form. It is the law, just like gravity works. If I drop this pen, gravity works. That's the law. You cannot change this law. So the desire that's in your mind, if it is a true desire and if it's a burning desire, it must come to form. What if we can make that happen for you? What if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand? And if you're thinking of something that you want, that's your abundance. And abundance is your birthright. And if you're thinking you're not worthy or not enough and you have some limiting beliefs, we're going to help you remove all that. So I'm going to leave you with these points. What is your desire? What do you really want? Book an appointment. Let me help you. Let me help you really reach that next level. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you all for listening. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for following. And thanks for sending all these messages. I'm looking forward to this next few days. It's going to be awesome adventure in Miami, Florida. So if you're in Miami and if you're listening to this, connect with me. I'd love to speak with you. We'll be in Miramar, Miami, and it's just going to be exciting to be with 200 other people that are on this journey of success, business people, real estate mogul that really want to move, and we really want to help you. And if I can do it, you can do it. I really want to help you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Connect. That's the website, ask-El-Rassi.com, and that's the phone number. And from there, book an appointment is really the best way to really get hold of me is to book an appointment, because it's the quickest, fastest way to see where we're at and what we're doing, and we go from there. Thanks again. Have an amazing day. Peace.